Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making the items that you see, and I love the way they turned out. I was so excited to share them with you. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do, and please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. So let's get right to it. So first thing I'm going to do today is paint these books. Just going to paint them white. So what you want to do is go to your Dollar Tree, purchase 2 books or 3, however many you want to stack. Get you some white paint or whatever color you choose to use. I'm using white Waverly chalk paint. And then the first step is you just want to start painting your books. And you just take the paint and just start putting it on. So after you get the first coat on, you just want to let them sit and dry, because mine are definitely going to need a second coat where they had that red on them. And your main focus really wants to be on the side of the book, because that's the parts that are going to have writing on them and show. And it doesn't matter, like, once you lay the books down and you have the bigger book on the bottom, it doesn't matter so much as the back part of the smaller book, because it's going to lay on the top. Like, they're going to lay like that. So your focus on where you paint really needs to be on the sides and the tops. And then, of course, you'll probably want your bottom of your bottom book too. Your back of your bottom book to look good. So you'll really want to focus more on just the sides and the top of the smaller book. Like, I painted the front of the bigger book. That's just because the sides will probably peek out a little bit. And so that's why I did that. But my main focus was going to be, like I said, on that. And then I'll probably just run it across the pages just a little bit, just to give it more of a chalky look to it, because I like that look. And then you can do it or not. It's just everybody's preference. And if you're like me and impatient, I keep pulling the paint off. But it's fine, because I slap it right back on there. So you get the idea. So I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to give it another coat. So while that's drying, I'm going to move on to my next project, which is this. I already took that part off and sanded it, and it took a pretty big chunk out of it, but that's okay. I'm not using that side anyway, but I am going to go ahead and paint it all white, because that's the color I want to use. You can paint it whatever color you want if you want to do one too. These were at the Dollar Tree during Lover's Day, Valentine's Day, and I thought they were cute, and I had them set up before Valentine's Day, and then afterwards I was like, I'm going to do something with it rather than putting it in storage. So that's why I have it now, and I thought I would do something neat with it. And I'm not worried about that sticker, because I am going to cover that. Next, what you're going to want to do is get you a candle from the Dollar Tree. And these are pieces of napkin. Find you some napkins that you like. And then I'm just going to take some Mod Podge, and then I'm going to wrap the napkin around the candle after I put the Mod Podge on it. And then I'm just going to trim it off. books are dry, what you want to do is lay them the way that you're going to stack them, and then just go around looking for places that might need touched up or that you just want to add paint to. But just leave them laying the way that you're going to fix them, because at this point there's no reason for them to be standing up. Unless you just want them to. Then do whatever you want to do. But, so you're going to want to, like I said, add your paint wherever you feel that your books need it. Like mine, I'm adding paint because the books had red on them, and I'm just not a fan of that, so I'm going to hide that with my paint. And then I'm going to make sure that the side and stuff looks right, and add a little more to the top, just because I don't want any red showing. But now I'm going to wait for those to dry a little bit, and then I'm going to take some hot glue and connect the two books. I will put it all over right there so that the books just stay together better. And then here's the little box that I painted white, and this is also another napkin. I got this at one of the dollar stores, I can't remember where at, but I just cut it where it says Hello Sunshine, painted the inside of that white, and now I'm going to take Mod Podge and put all in my square here, and then add that to it. Now that I've got my writing on there, which my handwriting is not the best. I mean, it basically looks like a kindergartner is trying to learn to write. But anyways, I do have a Cricut. It's just I don't use it a whole lot. So if you have one and you want to use a Cricut, go for it. But I feel like the books are a little plain, so I got a little bit of yellow on my brush, and I'm just gonna go around the edges a little bit, see if that gives it any brightness to it, because I want it to match my other things that I've made. And right now it goes with my lemon theme, but it just doesn't have enough brightness to it. So I'm just adding a little yellow here and there. And then it says fresh lemons, and I'm gonna add, I did add 2 little dots there, but I feel like it could use just almost like I'm distressing it a little bit, just to have a little bit of color to it. And if you don't like the color, you don't have to do the color, but I usually like a little more color than just this. So I'm just adding a little yellow, but it's your preference, whatever you like. And so I'm gonna add just a little bit to the tops too, just because I want a little color. But so that is my books. I don't want to put too much yellow, just a hint of yellow, like they've kind of been, maybe like a little lemonade has been poured out on them. And I put just a little on the pages. And I think I'm going to make one more thing. So I got these beads. I actually got them at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to take some jute, which is the bigger one because these holes are a lot bigger. So I'm just going to thread all of it on there until I have them all on. To tie this off, what I did was I tied it a bunch of times until it was really a big knot, and then I kind of shoved it in the hole, and then I'm just taking hot glue and kind of ensuring that they're not going to come off here, they're not going to come apart, so that end piece is glued on there so that it's not going anywhere. I don't have to worry about all of the beads coming off. Now that I have that like that, I'm just going to bring it up here, and then okay, for the tassel I decided I didn't like the thick one, so I went with the thin one, and it's the same thing. I just wrapped it around my hand and kept it at that same like that. And then I just tied it to my big string here, and then wrapped the short string around there and tied it. And so now what I'm going to do is trim it. So I've got this piece here, and I've tied it in a knot so that it stays good and secure. And then I'm going to trim that piece and this piece, and then I'm taking off this big piece, and then you want to come down here and you want to cut through all of these pieces and trim that one. So now I have a tassel, and then I'm just going to take hot glue to stick to all of this just to make sure that it doesn't come apart. Tassel is made. I don't want it to just look wooden, but I didn't want to paint the whole thing either, so I just waited until I had it made. And now what I'm going to do is just lightly put some white onto it because I like the way that looks, and when it dries, of course, the chalk paint gives it that chalk paint feel, and it'll just look really pretty. So for the beads, I only paid like I think it was $1.50. It wasn't very much. They were on sale too, so it was like $1.50, and then the twine I already had on hand. And if you buy these in Hobby Lobby, they're like $8 was the cheapest one I could find. Yeah, I'm not paying $8. And as you can see, when you craft, well, when I craft, it gets super messy, but that's okay with me. That's the fun part. So I hope I give you enough instructions that if you wanted to make some of these things that I'm making, you can make them too. And I hope that you like them. But so pretty much, yeah, I just wanted them to have kind of like a brushed on feel, not really painted, but sort of like they were just brushed up against some paint. So I'm going to make sure that I've got a lot of it covered that I wanted covered. And I really like these. I think they're so pretty. So that's why I wanted them. I just didn't want to pay the price for them. And I thought they would look really cute with my stuff that I'm making today. By the way, that picture in the back over there, I bought that at my Walmart 2 days ago. No, I got it yesterday. I bought that yesterday, and it was on sale for $4, and I was so happy about it. And I was like, that will go perfect with my decor. And so I thought it was really nice looking. So after I've got on, I think, well, I don't know. Might want to hit a few more places. But yeah, after I've got everything on here that I wanted on here, then I'm done with this. But, the reason why I hot glued mine is just because I wanted it to stay together. So that's a step that you don't have to do. But okay.